The solution to war is not diplomacy, but love based on the Qur'an. For years, the world has witnessed conflicts between nations in struggle with one another, and a large number of these conflicts still continue. The endless tensions between the United States and Russia, religiously framed wars such as Israel's attacks on Palestine, or power struggles such as the US invasion of Afghanistan and the Russia-Ukraine war have become unchanging realities of human history. In this process, some countries have been fragmented, and the structures that emerged have been reshaped according to shifting balances of power. These new entities have often struggled to survive amid internal conflicts and political instability. At no time has the world become a place where disputes and wars have been resolved permanently. The fundamental reason for this is that the solution has been sought in the wrong place. Diplomacy is a method employed with the claim of reconciling warring parties. In reality, however, diplomacy often goes no further than producing a virtual solution. Meetings led by mediating countries, negotiations lasting for days, long conference tables, although they may sometimes secure temporary ceasefires, have never established lasting peace. Prolonged tensions that remain unresolved for years are the clearest evidence of this. After these tableside negotiations, wars resume, people continue to die, children are killed, and cities are bombed. In fact, it is known that no genuine solution can be produced through this method. Yet no other path is attempted. Yet the solution to war is extremely simple. War is merely a problem of lovelessness. Many thinkers and spiritual leaders have stated that at the core of wars lies the absence of love toward the other. When empathy is not established, when the other side is seen not as a human being, but as a threat or an enemy, violence is easily legitimized. While hatred and fear feed violence, love and nonviolence become the sole foundation of peace. From a sociological perspective as well, wars are often fueled through the distinction of us and them. This division arises when love is directed only toward a specific group, and the other is excluded from that circle. Some circles attempt to explain wars through more complex causes, such as interests, power, the sharing of resources, ideology, or identity politics. Yet the common denominator of all these elements is nothing but lovelessness. If love prevailed, conflicts of interest would lose their meaning. Sacrifice, compassion, and goodwill would come to the fore. On a foundation where love exists, struggles for power and advantage between peoples and nations would not occur. Master Bediüzzaman Said Nursi expressed this truth as follows: if respect and compassion depart from the human heart, intellect and cleverness turn those people into exceedingly terrifying and savage beasts. They can no longer be governed even by politics. If feelings of respect and compassion are withdrawn from the human heart, what remains is uncontrolled power. This transforms a person into the most ruthless of beings. Such a condition cannot be restrained through politics, diplomacy, or political maneuvering. Indeed, this is precisely the picture we witness today. If war is a problem of love, then its solution is not loveless diplomatic meetings held in cold conference rooms, around long official tables, accompanied by dry pastries. The virtual concept called diplomacy has not resolved wars in the past, nor will it do so in the future. For diplomacy is often a cold and loveless mechanism built upon the dominance of the stronger party, the imposition of interest-based solutions, or matters such as mutual exchanges of the dead. It is clear that a problem of love cannot be solved through political methods. A person who sees the one before him as a valuable being created by God, who comprehends that he carries the Spirit breathed by God and regards him as a manifestation of God's creation, has no room in his heart for hatred or enmity. Within this perspective, the distinction between us and them disappears. Compassion and mercy come to the forefront. Differences are tolerated, mistakes are forgiven, and wrongs are pardoned. A person will never turn to killing or destroying one whom he loves and feels compassion toward. The only way to prevent struggles for power, conflicts of interest, and ambitions for land and dominance is to demonstrate that love is real and livable. One cannot develop genuine love for another while viewing him as a being that came into existence by chance. Peace cannot be built upon the notion that the strong survive. The only way people can truly love one another is by seeing one another as beings created by God. Man has been created with a spirit from God. Therefore, he should be regarded as a manifestation of God's creation and treated with the value befitting that reality. In the Qur'an, attention is drawn to the fact that God breathed into man from his spirit in the following verse. He who has created all things in the best possible way. He commenced the creation of man from clay, then produced his seed from an extract of base fluid, then formed him and breathed his spirit into him and gave you hearing, sight, and hearts. What little thanks you show. Surat As-Sajda 7-9. It is essential to approach a being who carries the Spirit of God with love and care. Love is both livable and teachable. The path to this lies in introducing God to humanity in the proper manner. Knowing God fundamentally transforms a person's outlook on life and on humanity and opens the way for love. For this reason, in order for all evil, aggression, and wars in the world to come to an end, this understanding of love based on the Qur'an should take root in the conscience of humanity. True peace will not be achieved through balances of power, diplomatic documents, or calculations of interest, but through the love of God established in hearts. Only then will God be properly known, His creation treated with love and compassion, and a just and lasting peace established on the earth.